Welcome top news today.
Ben Shapiro listed 7 reasons Trump's decision to move our embassy to Jerusalem is right, calling it an act of not only political bravery but moral courage. But is it an act that God himself will bless? Is there spiritual significance to this decision as well? Earlier this year, a pastor asked me if there was any way to get a message to the president. With great passion, he said to me, during the campaign, Donald Trump promised to move the embassy his first day in office, but he didn't do it. And when did the protest marches against him begin? His second day in office, he will never see the full blessing of God until he makes good on his promise. Others believe that Trump's decision will prove disastrous. As a headline on the Daily Mail proclaims, he's declaring war on 1.5 billion Muslims. Trump will recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital today despite international fury from the Pope, Britain, Russia, China and Palestinians. In the words of the Palestinian Authority's Manuel Hassassian, he is declaring war in the Middle East. He is declaring war against 1.5 billion Muslims and hundreds of millions of Christians that are not going to accept the holy shrines to be totally under the hegemony of Israel. In reality, Trump is not declaring war in the Middle East, not declaring war against 1.5 billion Muslims, and in no way, shape, size or form declaring war on hundreds of millions of Christians. In fact, the very notion that Christians will not accept the holy shrines, being totally under the hegemony of Israel, is absolute nonsense. First, America's recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital changes nothing on the ground at all, especially when it comes to the Christian holy sites, which have been under Israeli hegemony for decades. Second, it is under Jewish hegemony that Middle Eastern Christians have access to these holy sites and freedom to practice their faith. The restrictions generally come under Islamic, not Israeli rule. Still, the question must be asked: why the uproar over Jerusalem? Why does the whole world care? Why does the Pope weigh in? Why are Muslim nations in such upheaval? Why are Russia and China concerned? What makes Jerusalem so important? Jerusalem was never the capital of a Palestinian or Arab state. For that matter, there was not even a concept of a Palestinian state until the middle of the 20th century.